Yesterday, we ended off our newscast chatting about the Halton housing market with the new president of OMDREB, Heidi Noel. Today, we're going to continue that chat talking about condos. As the provincial government continues to push municipalities to get shovels in the ground to combat the housing crisis, condos are what municipalities like Burlington and Oakville are doubling down on, especially around the GO train line. But is there a market for all these shoeboxes in the sky? That was my question to Heidi.
That's a very good question. And, for a long time, that was a great entry point for people to get into the market with pre-construction condos, and you could gradually put in deposits and get into the market that way, build up some equity as home prices were rising, and then move on to a semi or a townhome or a small detached house. That was the way many people got into the market in the last few years. But there has been a change in condos, and part of the problem is that there's such a long lead time in building them. So the condos that you're seeing now, I want to say that some of those were ideas that got started 15 to 13 years ago. So it's a really long lead time and really difficult for developers to predict what's going to happen. So we've had some changes during that time, some of which have affected the Toronto area more than us and other areas with, restrictions on foreign students and things of that type that have changed the demand, and also, foreign buyers being able to purchase these and use them as investment vehicles. So those things have changed within the time that the builders made the decision to create these smaller condos and the market that we're seeing now. So, I also don't know what's going to happen 10, 12 years from now. I wouldn't be able to help advise a builder on what to build, but now there does seem to be a bit of a mismatch in the condo market.
You talked about the condo market being an entry point, and I actually see for the regions that we're speaking of, the Burlington, in particular Oakvilles of the world, it can also be an exit point. And by that, I mean, these condos are too small. There is a need right now for an aging population and downsizing into condos. You talked about a 12 to 15 year lead time. What we really need here in Oakville is 2-bedroom condos that someone, a couple that has an empty nest and is getting older, can't take care of their property, can downsize a little easier. Have we seen any of that reflected in plans that you've seen?
Nothing that I've seen. One thing that I have seen in terms of larger condos is some of the wealthier downsizers who want to do that will buy 2 units side by side and arrange for them to be combined. But that's a very expensive proposition. So that's not a solution for most people. I think that what needs to happen for that is for people, condo builders, to modify the plans if they can, but that often means starting again, going back to the municipality, getting approvals. That's also, very costly and a long lead time. So I'm afraid I don't know what the solution is to that, Jason.